Okay, so this is the most recent update to the level editor. So the first thing I want to show off is you have this new theme here. It's the sports table. If you own the sports table, you can use this. I've added there was a bug last week where if you were trying to snap a object along the axis, it would also move up and down, but that's been fixed now, so it'll actually go to the correct location. I added a few new hotkeys. So you press T to duplicate. There's different modes that you can enter. Pressing the button will switch what mode the editor is in, but those are going to be in the control screen. I expanded the control screen to show those changes as well, just simple quality of life things. If you go to, where is it? I think I added it to visuals. I added a new LED icon, and there's this other LED icon. Yeah, there's nothing too special about them. They don't do anything other than that. They just kind of flash periodically. And then what else? You go to mechanics. There's a new object. There's a peg spinner. I'll show off how that works. Basically, it just sits there, but if you hit one of these pegs, it'll start to rotate a little bit. And I added up. No, that was it. Just the LEDs and this peg spinner. So, yeah, it's already spinning, but yeah, I see you hit it, and then it just kind of moves it along in a circle. Not the easiest to always hit, but yeah. Let's just. Oh, yeah, and on the flippers and the slingshots, I added these L and R's to just indicate if it's a left or a right. Just little simple quality of life changes. There's numerous bugs for fixes. You can read about those if you want. But the big thing this week is going to be the mechanic editor. So I'm just gonna place all down a whole bunch of different ones. See what we got here. Click on this little gear. You click on a button, and you can change the amount of points. So this is for the bumper. You can change the amount of points, and you can change the force of the bumper as well. You do it for, say, this is a spinner. This, all you can do is change the points. If you change it for the drop target, again, some of these have a little bit of force. You can add force to them. By default, they don't have any force, but you can add a bit of bounce to it if you want. And then obviously the points as well. Different objects are going to have different things. So flipper. Flipper, you can change the strength of the flipper, and you can also change the angle that it goes to. And let's see, and this one here, can you edit this? Yes, you can. So you can change the speed. You can change the force of the target on there, and again, you can change the amount of points that you get for it. So look at that. Look how fast it goes now. You can just set it to... Yeah, if you set it negative, it'll start spinning the other way. And then set it to 4. So it's just very slow. And then certain things, the rollovers aren't going to have many options. But yeah, like, and basically it's going to be the same thing for anything. Mainly going to be changing the force of the object or the points that you score. So this is for the hole. You can change the amount of force that the ball shoots out at once you enter the hole and exit. You can change the capture time, so that's how long the ball actually stays in the hole before it gets ejected. And then there's a random force. You can add a bit of randomness to the force that the ball gets thrown out at. And then again, but yeah, I think that's the main thing from this week. But I consider that to be a pretty big win. And obviously you can save it and do all that. And you can duplicate. When you duplicate it, it actually does copy over the stats. You can see See, that's not what it originally was. A regular bumper, if we create a new bumper and we click on it, see, it's that. Very different. And let's just, let's set maximum force on this bumper just so we can compare the two. And let's, show before I get into it. No, I think that's about it. Okay, let's give her a go. Well, yeah, you can kind of see. You can see how much impact those bumpers are having now. And yeah, like next up, I want to make it so you can kind of edit the visuals of some objects and things like that. Look at it. Yeah, so next up is going to be editing visuals and maybe LEDs, things like that. And I'm always open to suggestions, so just let me know what you want to see next, and I'll start working on that.